my pretty ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. If you know who I am, I'm Silky. Now don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so anytime I do new upload, you be first person to know. Now, y'all seen that title below, y'all seen that thumbnail. I'm giving y'all something y'all wanted. I'm giving y'all something y'all asked me for. So if you guys really want to see what I used in this video and how I work on my skin tone, on my skin type, and on your girl Silky, and if you just want to be here because I'm beautiful, period, okay? Stay tuned, keep on watching. Let's get straight into this video. Alright, hey my pretty, so we're gonna do everything that I love from e.l.f. Some of these products I rebought because I love them so much. We're just gonna go ahead and get straight into it. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and go on my cookies and cream lip gloss. Like, this lip gloss is really nice. It feels more like a lip oil. Love this, you guys. So you're gonna basically moisturize your lips, and that's what I did. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the next item. So I have used the whole bottle of this on myself and on my clients. I'm going to go ahead and go in with this. This is the Power Grip Primer Clear from e.l.f. It is a good dupe for the Milk Primer. Love it, you guys. This is how the bottle looks. You guys, go out and grab this really nice product. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just pump this on my face. It grips your makeup really good, which is a good thing. Okay. That on the face and and rub it in. So keep in mind that this one is thicker than the Milk makeup primer, way thicker. Like, the consistency is just so much thicker and a little bit more tackier, which is a good thing. So you guys, go ahead, go out and grab this if you want your makeup to be nice and gripped to your face. Okay, from e.l.f. I don't know what happened to my eyebrow pencil from e.l.f. you guys. I'm a little mad about it. I picked up, this is new. This is the e.l.f. Brow Lift Applicator. It has a spatula on one side and a spoolie on the other. Let me go ahead and open it up and show you guys. So this is how it looks. It has a spatula on one end and then the spoolie on the other. So we're going to use this. Let me zoom you guys in some so we can do these brows. So I'm going to use the spoolie to brush my brows, and this one's really soft. It's not super hard. It's like the perfect brush for your brows, so you don't have to go out and buy an expensive brush. You can get the one from e.l.f. They work just as well, you guys. Just perfect. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the e.l.f. brow lift, you guys. This is amazing. It is a dupe for the Anastasia. That's what it looks like, you guys. It's really clear. It's like almost like an edge control, if you know what that is, for like your hair, like a gel. I'm gonna go ahead and take that spatula, put a little bit on there, and dab it throughout the brows. Okay, smooth it into the brows. And then this is where you flatten the brows out to make them like almost like they're laminated. And you also can first go on with your brush them up how you want them to be, honey. And then go in with your spoolie. Go in with the spatula side and flatten them out like so. Can you guys see? You see the difference in the brow, how it's nice and laminated and flat, and then this side is just, you know, regular. So let's go ahead and do the other side. All right, you guys, so that's what they're both looking like, laminated. Now you can go in and clean up around your brows if you want to. That's up to you. I'd say clean up around it, but can you see how it starts to dry down, mattifying, which is a good thing. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my spoolie, and all the hairs that's sticking up where I don't want them, I'm going to make them go down into where, in the shape of the brow that I want it to be. Okay, because I do need to go in and cut my brows, but I didn't this morning, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and go off camera and put some brow powder on because I don't have one that is e.l.f., so I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, so they look kind of big. That's because I flattened them out, and my brows do get bigger when they're flattened out. But I'm going to go in with a concealer. So I have some of my favorite e.l.f. concealers here. This is the e.l.f. Camo concealer. And then this is the e.l.f. Hydrating concealer. I want to mix these two shades together, Cocoa and Medium Sand, to do my brows. Y'all know I always going with the same brush. This is the Morphe M166 brush to conceal my brows. That's what I use. So go ahead and just clean them up. It's better to draw your brows on thicker than thinner, because if you put them thicker and overdraw, you can clean them up pretty well. Alright, so that one's cleaned up. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with my M173 brush to go ahead and buff those edges out. Now you can clean up the top of your brow if you like, especially if, like I said, if they're too thick, you can go ahead and thin them out. But I like mine like this. Alright, so that's the brows, you guys. The only thing about these concealers is I feel like they have gray undertones. Like, I'm gonna need for them to go back and give me a red undertone, or an olive undertone, or a pink undertone, you know, something like that. That's the only thing about these concealers, but they make your skin look so flawless and flat. That's what I love about it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into the next step, because I don't want my primer to get too dry on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys out. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the complexion, baby. Complexion perfection. Complexion perfection. Alright, so now I have my e.l.f. Camo CC cream. These are amazing, you guys. They're really cheap and amazing. They work so good. So yeah, these are the e.l.f. Camo CC cream, color correcting, full coverage, natural finish, plus collagen and peptides, and niacinamide. If I said that right. Okay. Broad spectrum C SPF in it, 30 sunscreen. So yeah, that's what these are, you guys. I got it in two shades. I have deep 510C, and then I have deep 540N. So I'm gonna mix the two together, you guys. It works better for me. Okay, so let's go ahead and just pop this onto the skin, honey. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and pop two squeezes over here, one here, and one here, because we're gonna mix them together. Okay, now we're gonna go into the deep 510C, which is a lighter shade. That's how much I love the product. Hold on, you guys, because I don't want to get this shit all over my clothes, because the pump is acting up. Alright, and with the CC cream, I know it says it's full coverage, but I kind of go in with a little bit extra so I can get full coverage. So I don't know if you guys know, but I've been having this. I'm going to open this up and use her. Yeah, I took this brush out right here. I used it. This is the foundation brush. I'm going to go ahead and go in with this one. This one is the Ultimate Blender. And we're just going to go ahead and pat this into the face. And this brush is nice. Like, nice, you guys. So soft and silky. You want to mix those shades together. I'm looking kind of ghostly at the moment, which is weird, because when I use these two together the last time, they worked perfectly. We'll see. Just keep blending. Just keep blending. That is one of the CC creams that is really full coverage. Like, you see, some of my blemishes have already disappeared, honey. Yeah, this one's nice. Yeah, see, it's just like their stuff is really nice. I just feel like their tones they be trying to come up with is a little off, but the stuff works really good. It gives coverage where needed. That's one thing. I look really casty. Alright, so as you guys can see, it's been like 3 or 4 minutes and it oxidizes a little bit. You see that? It did oxidize. Now I'm going to go on with my e.l.f. sponge, you guys. It's one of my e.l.f. sponges. I can't find my favorite e.l.f. sponge. It's weird, you guys, but it's gone. Like, it's gone. I don't know what the hell. It's a little irritating and annoying, but it's okay. So I'm going to go on with this one here. This also is e.l.f. sponge. And you guys know me. I like to go in and shear it out. Pick up any excess makeup that does not need to be there. That's just what I like to do. and so it's not so heavy on the skin. That's how much came off. Great, amazing. Let's go to the next step. Let's go ahead and go into, like I said, my favorite concealers was the e.l.f. Camo Concealer and the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer. So I'm going to take the Hydrating Concealer and I'm going to put it on the inner part of my eye because it's very, very light. This shade is Medium Sand. It's really, really light, you guys. Like, really light. I'm not trying to change myself. I'm trying to enhance myself, okay? So don't think that that's what's going on. And you don't need, it's so light, you don't need that much, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and take this one right here. Again, this is Rich Cocoa. You guys know I'm all about mixing shades together. Because again, okay, so I don't have an e.l.f. brush for this actual step. So I'm just going to go ahead and go back into my M173 brush. And I'm going to start with the darker shade and blend down. Okay, that's that darker shade. Let's go into this darker shade up here. And that, and here. Alright. Now we're going to go into blending that shade downward toward that darker shade. Kind of start blending her out. And across the eye. Like, you'll be amazed when you, like I said before in another video, you'll be amazed like when you mix colors together, what you get, what they don't make, if that makes any sense. So if you start mixing, buy stuff that you feel like is close to your skin tone, buy like 2 or 3 shades, and you can always mix them. You can make your own shade. They don't always have our shades in a lot of this stuff, you know. You can blend the rest of that onto the lid. It's up to you, honey. And go. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with the foundation brush and blend the edges of all of that. Okay. Alright. And after you do that, now you're going to go in with your sponge and make everything blended more together. Look at that. Looks good, right? It looks really good. Now I'm going to go ahead and take just a tad bit more just to brighten up just a little bit more. Not a lot. Like just whoop, whoop, just like that. Just a little bit right under your eyes. I'm going to use the sponge this time, so it'll come out sheer, not super harsh. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and go into the e.l.f. Halo Setting Powder. That's what she looks like, you guys. The e.l.f. Halo Setting Powder is a really good powder, you guys. Like, do not sleep on these powders. Some of these powders are really, really good and not expensive. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on my sponge. And I'm going to just pat this right under the eye. Just right there under the eye. Okay. It doesn't look casty or anything. It blends so well. It's a perfect, inexpensive powder. And on the chin, do some more under the eye. Down the nose. But I like to put it heavy on my nose and I'll go heavy on my nose and let it sit there. And then on the forehead. And don't forget to get the brows. Okay. We don't want no dark ass brows, especially in the beginning. We don't want our brows to be really, really dark, okay? Something's going on over here. Don't like that. And that excess around the mouth. Like so. Just like that. Alright, and so now we need an all over face powder. This is the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. I got it in medium 375N. I honestly think I had an issue with this powder. I felt like it was too orange or too red. So I kept taking it back and kept trying. And I finally was like, okay, this is the closest one. I know once I put all my face makeup on that this will balance everything. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use my e.l.f. Total Face brush. I'm gonna pat it into the product, dust it off, and just go ahead and pat my face down. I did not do a review on this. I really wanted to, but like I said, I couldn't find the shade that I did really like and love. And when I did, I was like, hey, I already got it, like whatever, this is fine, you know. Kind of go under the, close to the under eye, around the mouth, on the chin. You want to put this everywhere. Everywhere, you guys. Yeah, it looks really good. Now let's go ahead and go into these bronzers. These are the e.l.f. Putty bronzers. Sun-Kissed and Beach Please. That's what I got, you guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and go into Sun-Kissed because it's not as dark. So we're going to go ahead and go into Sun-Kissed, and we're going to get our stippling brush for this. I'm going to take the large stippling brush, and this is what the product looks like, you guys. You're going to go ahead and stipple that product onto the brush, and then dab it on the back of your hand first. And that's the product on the brush. I'm going to go ahead and just, again, you guys, I don't know if I said that before, but I don't like the stippling brush. But it picks up the product really good, and it disperses on your face really good, but it kind of like sticks your face, and I don't like that. So if you're okay with that feeling, then I say get that brush. If you're not okay with that feeling, I say do not get this brush. We're going to take this around the edges of our hair, of our face, hair of the face. And if you feel like it's too deep or too dark, it's okay. Because guess what? We're going to go in with a blush that's going to make it look even more flawless. Okay? Yeah, just kind of stipple it on there. And I'm going to take and stipple some on from my brow to my nose. Onto the sides of my nose. Just a little. Alright, so these are the Putty blushes. This is one of their newer ones. I haven't tried this. I want to go ahead and try this one right here. That's what they look like up close. I'm going to go ahead and use Tahiti. It is the newer one. I seen it in the store. I was like, ooh, I need to try this one. This one looks really, really pretty. Like, that's what it looks like, you guys. It's really pretty. I want to take the small stippling brush. I haven't tried this small stippling brush before, but we're going to try this one. Oh, this stippling brush feels nice. This one doesn't feel like the other one, like, at all. This is this shade. Can you guys see it? Like, I can't see it. It's really pretty, but I feel like it's not dark enough for my skin tone. I'm gonna go into this darker shade. The name is not on here, you guys. It's like a orangish shade, which I feel like will work better on my skin tone. Let's see. Oh yeah, this one shows up on me way better. There we go. Alright. So yeah, that's the blush. Now we're not gonna leave it like this, okay? We're gonna blend this shit out. I'll take a little bit around here. And on my sides of my nose. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and take that sponge and sponge it out. See how pretty that is? I think that's pretty. Alright, and to set it, I'm just going to go back into the e.l.f. Camo powder. Just to set all this on my face. Just to set it. Set it and also tone it back down. Alright, so now that is done, you guys. I'm looking kind of glowy, which, you know, I don't mind. I want to go in with this e.l.f. multi-dimensional highlighter. I forget which collection this was from, and she's coming out of the pan, y'all. Like, what? She is coming out of the pan. But I forgot which collection this was from. I'll try and leave it down below. I'm going to use this crease brush by e.l.f. I'm going to put the product on there. And I'm going to highlight my nails. So this is a really subtle highlighter. But you can also build her up. Like, you can really, really build this highlighter up. I'm just going to take my foundation brush and just tap it onto the cheeks. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the eyes really quick. So I have this, I love this e.l.f. Cookies and Dream palette. I love it because these shades here, like that, like these shades are amazing, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and use this to do some quick shadow. I just don't like that I can never open them, that's all. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do some quick eyeshadow. I'm going to use this eye blender brush, and first I'm going to go into this shade right here. And I'm going to put that all here, right here, all the way up to the brow. All the way set that brow, okay? That's what I'm going to do. I'm basically just putting this base down so that when I go in with the shadows, it'll be easy to blend. And also highlighting that brow bone. We're going to go ahead and go into this darker shade. And we're going to put that more so in the crease. And the shade is almost black. That's why I had to go in with that other shade first. And don't, like I said, don't be sleeping on some of these e.l.f. products and things like that. Some of this stuff works good. Like this brush right here works good, but you just have to take your time with it because it is smaller. Especially when you're trying to do a quick beat. You gotta just take your time because it covers smaller space. It doesn't get a full into a big space, you know. And then also put that color like deeper into the crease. Not so much blended, but just tap it in so that crease will be nice and deepened up. And if you have to blend the edge, then go ahead. Let's just do it. Take a lot of pressure off to blend the edge, okay? Alright, looks perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into this black shimmery shade and put that on the outer part. It has a little bit of shimmer, like very minimal, nothing harsh. I'm gonna put that right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean that same brush off. Just clean it off, and I'm gonna go into like this eggshell type of cream beige color right here, and I'm gonna put that on my lid. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and go into the eyeshadow brush. That's what it's called. It's like a flat brush. And I'm going to go back into this black shade. And I'm going to put that here on the outer corner of my eye. And then go into that dark brown shade and put it right next to it, without taking anything off the brush. Okay. Something simple, you guys. Nothing complicated, nothing hard, nothing like that. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and go into this e.l.f. eyeliner. It's the Precision Liquid Eyeliner by e.l.f. It's black. So that's what we want the eyeliner to look like. Just like that. Let's go ahead and do the other side. Alright, y'all. Do not sleep on this e.l.f. eyeliner. This is like the best ones. I don't really typically pick it up a lot because I love it so much. So if I am going like out and I'm not just doing a makeup look, I'm going to put this on because they don't always have them. So when I do find them, I'm gonna be like 4 or 5 of these bitches, like, period. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, so now we did that. I'm going to show you guys a trick. You don't have to do a wing liner all the time. It's not something you have to do. What you can do is go in with a flat brush like this, and whatever color that you used on the end, even if it's black, like really most of the time when it's black, you go into that black shade out of that palette, right? And you want to just tap it on there to blend that liner with it. Okay. You don't always have to go and do a wing liner. You just take that eyeshadow and just cover it right on up. Okay? That's how you do that, baby. Period. I'm going to go on my NYX Jumbo White Eyeliner. I'm going to keep it nice and simple. It's a classic, right? I'm going to put that in my waterline. It might even turn gray because of the colors that I already have there. So I'm not going to trip off of that if it does. Alright, so I'm waiting for that to dry down before I go on with my mascara. I got these e.l.f. lips, you guys. These are amazing. I'm going to also leave these in the description box below. I have 2 shades. One is more of a pinky shade. Let me just... This one's more like of a pinky shade. It's a lip gloss. And this one's more like a brownish nude shade. So that's what they look like. I'm going to go in with both of them. But first, let me do a lip liner. So I got the Mint Melt collection. This is the No Budge eyeshadows, but I used it on my lips the last time I used the video, and it's like a brown shade. I'm gonna go ahead and use this to line my lips. And it does have a shimmer to it. Like, it's one of my fave shades for my lips. Like, I just love it. So I'm going to go ahead and go into Cinnamon first. put that shade down. Now I'm gonna go into Pinkies Up and put it in on top. Look at that. Look how pretty it is. Like, these just are so bomb together. So pretty. All right, let's go ahead and put on some mascara. My favorite mascara by them is the Big Mood, the e.l.f. mascara. These are amazing. Okay, I love these. I'm gonna do my upper and a lower. Like, the wand is really big, and it gets so much product. It pulls so much product out. A lot of these mascaras don't pull a lot of product out of the bottle, but this one does. All right, so the lashes are done. Now we're gonna go ahead and go in with an actual lash. All right, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with this, with these lashes. I'm doing some Beats by Deb lashes. They're called Stacked. I'm gonna go ahead and, no, they're called Bougie. These are Bougie. I'm sorry. These lashes are called Bougie. All right, so this is what they look like. I'm gonna pop these on. All right, my pretty ladies and gentlemen, so this is the final look, you guys. Drugstore, nothing high end here, baby. Nothing, okay? All affordable makeup, all my e.l.f. faves, you guys. Love these products. This is what it gives me every time I use them. Like, every time I use them, this is what it gives me. So I really love it. So let me go ahead and zoom out so you guys can see the full effect. So yeah, this is how it looks, you guys, from afar. Like if we were just to see each other on the street, baby. Cute, yes, cute. All right, so if you guys really enjoyed this, I don't even know what to call this video. Budget friendly, full face e.l.f. video. Give me a thumbs up, and I love you guys. I hope you did love it. I hope you recreate this look. If you do end up buying any of these products, please tag me in it. Send me a picture so I can see how it looks on you. And until next time, I love you guys. Bye.